Hi everyone. In this video I am going to share with you one of the most extravagant beauty purchases I have ever made. So as some of you may or may not know, a little while ago it was announced that Christian Louboutin was going to be releasing lipsticks to join his range of nail polish that you could get that look like weapons, big stabby bottles. So the lipsticks were announced and I saw lots of pictures and pictures of the packaging, and they just all looked beautiful, and I knew they were going to be expensive. And I figured, the nail varnish is about £35, I think. So I was figuring like £50 sort of mark for a lipstick, which is more than a Tom Ford lipstick because they come in about £38. And I've never bought a Tom Ford lipstick because in my head I'm going, £38 for a lipstick? Are you kidding me? So I've never bought one. But last week I was in Selfridges and I'd been having one of those unsuccessful shopping days. You know, those ones where you go wandering about and you look in a bunch of places and you just can't find anything, like nothing grabs you. So, I'm milling around the beauty hall and I looked at Tom Ford because I'd rationalised in my head that once I'd seen the price of the Christian Louboutin lipsticks, which was £60 each, which I believe is $90 in the US, that I could buy multiples of something else. So that's 4 Urban Decay lipsticks, or it's 1.5 Tom Ford lipsticks, or, whatever. So I'm having a mooch around and I look at Tom Ford and I go and I smelled the new Venetian bergamot fragrance that came out because I wanted to smell that. And I'm wandering around and I'm milling around and I'm, And then I see the Louboutin display with the lipsticks, but I walked past once and I just thought, no, you are not going to do it. You are not going to do it. That is insane. You're not doing it. Stop it. And I looped again and I went up. If you're familiar with Selfridges on Oxford Street, there's the main beauty hall with all of the counters, and then you can go up some steps. And there's a whole other kind of beauty section near the chocolate because they know what women want. And there's some smaller brands and some different counters, and Bare Minerals is up there, and a bunch of nail bars and hair bars and all of that kind of stuff all at one side. So I went and I had a look around there, and then I came back round and it was like they were still there. Like, I don't know where I thought they were going to have gone, like what, the whole display is going to disappear? They were still there. And I just thought, you know what? I haven't bought anything else. So let's just look. Let's just look and we'll swatch something. And it's probably going to smell weird and you'll hate it because it's like the Burberry lipsticks. The Burberry lipsticks have a weird smell, so it's no good for me because I can't deal with anything with a weird smell. So I look and they don't have a weird smell. So this happened. There you go, that right there. And when you see them all laid out, it's like a display of ornaments. They are so incredibly beautiful. And it kind of, you know what it makes me think of? And I don't know if anybody else has said this because I haven't watched any reviews because I deliberately avoided them because I didn't want something to encourage me to buy one. If you've seen Death Becomes Her, at the beginning, it's at the beginning once they've met Isabella Rossellini, and they drink the potion that makes them forever young. Siempre viva! Live forever. Kind of reminds me of that, like the little thing that they drink out of. Anyway, so the lipstick. So it comes in a beautiful shiny black box with the red inside, and then it comes on this little string. So the theory behind it is you could, if you felt so inclined, I don't know if you can see that, I don't know how far this goes, you could wear it as a necklace. I'm not going to do that, though I did in part justify it to myself as it's jewellery too. I'm never going to do that. But it is very beautiful. So the lid pulls off. And I didn't notice this until today, but inside of the lid, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, it's red. Oh yeah, it's red. And then you have the lipstick, which looks like that. The shade I got is number 700 to Tool, I think it's pronounced. And it is this gorgeous nude shade that I am wearing today, and this is, God, I have an eyebrow pencil in my hand as well, lovely, classy. Arguably the most extravagant beauty purchase I've ever made, because here's the thing, it's a beautiful lipstick, it feels lovely on the lips, it doesn't have a weird smell, it doesn't have a weird taste, It doesn't wear exceptionally well, but I think this is one of the, yeah, this is one of the silky satin lip colours. So not one of the glossy ones and not one of the mattes. It's the one in between. Feels lovely on, wears fairly well. You'll get, you know, a couple of hours out of it. I always seem to be eating or drinking, so no lip product lasts that long on me, but it does okay. But it's just, it is extravagant. It will be the only one that I'm going to buy. And if you are in a position that you have the funds to do it and you're looking for something to treat yourself, or you just want to have something a little bit more unique in your collection, then I don't think you could go wrong with this. I think it's really, really beautiful, and as a piece of art, if you'd like to take it to that level, then it's gorgeous, and it's a really nice lipstick. I deliberately picked a nude shade because I know that I'll wear that more than a bright red or a bright pink. So it comes with the box. It also, I didn't show you, it comes with a little pouch. So if you are going to carry it with you, like in my head I'm thinking I'm just going to carry it around in that box all the time, but it does also have a little black pouch like that you can keep it in to protect it while it's in your bag or your makeup bag or whatever. So yeah, it's beautiful. It's a great lipstick, and I would certainly, if you have the funds to do it, go and check them out. But it's a real extravagant purchase. It really isn't necessary. I didn't need to spend £60 on one lipstick. I didn't need to spend £60 on 10. I could have gone to the drugstore and got 10 lipsticks for that. I don't need any more lipstick. I am lipsticks to the max. But it was so beautiful, and it was just such a fun indulgence as someone who collects makeup. So I am glad I did it. I still have moments where I go, can't believe I did that, but I've done it. They are permanent as well, as I understand it. It's a permanent product, and that was kind of my biggest concern when they first launched, was like, they're going to be limited edition. Oh my God, I'm going to have to get one immediately. But they're actually not. They're a permanent product. So it's something that maybe, you know, if you don't have, you know, £60, $90, wherever you are, kicking around, that you can just spend. I mean, let's face it, not many of us do, and you know, even for me, I've spent that on that, and I will go without something else. But it's one of those things where you're now in a position that if you really wanted it, you could save for it, or you could ask for it for Christmas or a birthday, because it's something that it's going to be around for a while. So overall, beautiful lipstick, gorgeous shade range, feels lovely on, but very, very expensive. So I hope in some way that was helpful. It's yeah, it's probably one of the most splurgy, extravagant purchases that I've made in a while, other than the Apple Watch, which I may or may not do a video on because I'm still dealing with the purchasing shame of that one. But yeah, so let me know what you think. Leave me a comment below. Too expensive? Am I crazy? Or is this something that you've got your eye on and you're inching ever closer to buying? Please leave me a comment, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And that, for this one, is a wrap. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.